All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone, taught us the truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect that's around the four corners of the earth. And also the breast that teaches word and sincerity. I'm the brother Iowa Lummy from the GMS Chicago branch here in Chicago. Coming back at you with another lesson. And Lord willing, I hope this lesson be edifying. I'm just basically entitled to this lesson. Esau has created this world, this polluted world, that we live in. Based off the title from the brother's page, they speak truth, as is entitled, the world we live in. Because what going back to Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the face of the judges thereof. Esau has created a world where, everything is polluted. Everything, that we put our hand to, you know, is basically polluted. Everything that we eat, the people, everything. So I'm gonna just play this quick clip. It's nothing but steel frames. This is what Esau, this is the world that Esau has created, through his rulership. Yeah, you just seeing a few things, as the video is going by. Everything is fake. You seen a steel frame of a woman with implants. You seen how everybody is so caught up with social media and different things like that. You know, a lot of wrongdoing is being committed. In the land of America. No, no justice, no laws going. No righteous laws going forth. Everything is just destroyed. By this man's rulership. So I'm gonna just play a little bit more, and I'm just jumping to some precepts. Yeah, everybody is putting on acts. The world is destroyed. But I ain't. I'm gonna start rambling. Let me just get into some precepts because this is the world that Esau has created. By his him being in power. This is the book of Isaiah 24:3. It says, "The land shall be utterly empty and utterly spoiled, for the Lord has spoken this word." And it says, verse 4, it says, "The earth mourneth and fadeth away." It says, "The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish." Right? Everything, is weak in this society. You know, everything is weak. So I'm gonna read that again. It's the book of Isaiah 24:4. It says, "The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish." Right? The haughty people of the earth do languish. Right? As I showed you some of those steel frames, people was putting on acts. They had one steel frame as a woman, loving money, the love of money. That was enough. And there was another one of how they had the earth crying. You basically had these different high rises and different things like that polluting the land. The world is the world that we live in is dying. The earth that we live on is dying. The trees, the elder Malcolm always going to it. The chemtrails, the trees, vegetation is being destroyed, wildlife is being destroyed. As the brothers always go into, the earth, seriously needs new management. But let's continue. Verse 5, it says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, and broke the everlasting covenant. Right. And that's what the law, statutes, and commandments are used for, to basically govern the people in the world. And basically, those steel frames is basically shows you a perfect example of what happens when you don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shem Shai, and you go your own way. And this is what happens when the basis of man is in charge over the whole world. Because Lord willing, after this, I'm going to do a lesson, how we're eating defiled bread. Everything, when we wake up in the morning to the time we go to sleep, it's everything, it's bullshit. In the first minute you walk out the door, everything is fake. These people are fake. The women are fake. Everything is fake. Because what? He, disregards the law, statutes, and commandments. That's why everything is out of course. This is the book of Job 9:24. It says, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He says, he covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right? The so-called white man is the devil that's currently in the power seat. Who is it? Because the so-called Arab man don't have the power. The Israelites damn sure don't have any power right now. This white man ain't the devil. Who is he? He's, he was given, the power seat by Yahweh Shem Shai to do damage. But Yahweh Shem Shai is ultimately going to take this man out of power, because he doesn't know how to run a world. He doesn't know how to run a society correctly, because currently you have sodomites being married out here. You have the people, indoctrinated. A lot of these, bitches, it's addicted to social media. Everything is just wrong, in this society that we live in. Everything is fake. Because it was another steel frame of, you people, out on a vacation, they was, living basically a false reality. And this is what happens when the wicked, is in power. This is the book of 2 Thessalonians 2:7. It says, for the mystery of iniquity does already work. Only he who he who now letteth will let, until he be taken out of the way. Right. Until this so-called white man is removed, this society is gonna, it's gonna continue to run the way it is. That's why Yahweh Shem Shai is gonna, destroy this place with thermonuclear missiles. He's gonna purify this place by the way of fire, until he be taken out of the way. So this so-called white man has to go down, so the earth can go back, to its to a better estate, because if you read the scriptures, it's basically an account how you had a cluster of grapes, that was that was huge. Lord, well, I can get that account in another lesson, but just to basically show you how how weak the earth is compared to back then. Everything was in its true state. Fruits, vegetables, vegetation. You know, just to basically show you how much the earth is has been destroyed by this man's way of living. The basis of men. That's why they call this man the basis of men. That's why he has to be taken out of the way. This is the book of Psalms 82:5. It says, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. Right, what I was just basically just saying. Everything is fake. The water is polluted. You got trash. You got a trash pile that's the size of Texas currently on the you got several of those that's currently on the ocean fronts. And this is the world that we live in. We can't enjoy we can't enjoy this world because what? The wicked is in control right now. The earth is supposed to be a paradise, for us to enjoy. But this devil is destroying everything that he put his hand on in the society. He's giving you fake medicine. He's destroying the herbs that come out the plants, the herb that's supposed to be used to treat yourself. He's destroying that, putting pesticide on it. The foods that we eat, that's the next lesson I want to do is fake. Everything. The women is fake. They put women over the men. Everything is out of course, as it says in Psalms 82:5. All the foundations of the earth are out of course, and right. That's exactly right. That's why a lot of people is committing suicide. Because what the way of the world is not run, how it's supposed to. That's why Yahweh Shem Shai is going to set up his hopeful righteous elect. Lord will be a part of those men to govern the earth the correct way. So this is the book of 2nd Esdras 14 and 16. It says, "For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter." Verse 17 says, "For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more Salakia, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein." Right. Going back to the Grecian and Roman Empire, it was wicked back then. How much more is it wicked now? You know? It says, "So much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein." Right, we're living a much weaker age than back then. A much evil in a weaker generation. Because, like I said, you have this devil in charge. He's doing these different things that's weakening the earth right now. You know, as it says at the top, "For look how much the world shall be weaker through age." Right, the world is not it's not in its correct form right now. You know, and this devil just got to be removed from power. Because as it says, those days shall be shortened, because of what? No flesh shall be saved. But for the elect says those days shall be shortened. The Lord wasn't shortening these days, man. We'd be destroyed. We'd be, we'd be through. This is the book of Daniel 7 and 25. It says, "And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times in the dividing of time." Right. And that's what Esau has done. He has wore out the saints of the Most High. You know, he beat us, into submission. He took our heritage away from us. And to even go way further beyond that, he's destroying the earth. You know, you have, whales beaching themselves. You have birds just falling out the sky, just dropping dead. You know, and to think to change times and laws, right? He does that. He's when he's in his courtroom, he put his hand on the Bible, but doesn't follow any of the laws, statutes, and commandments that Yahweh Shem Shai set forth. It says, "They shall be given into his hand until a time and times in the dividing of time." Right, exactly right. That's why this devil got to go, because he doesn't follow any of the laws, statutes, and commandments that Yahweh Shem Shai put in place, or anything like that. That's why I says, the earth, is in serious need of new management. Because like I said, if this devil continue to rule the way, that he is, nobody will be saved. No flesh will be saved, you know. I'm going to close out with this one. This is the book of Revelations 11 and 18. It says, "And the nations were angry, and the wrath of thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they shall be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets." It says, "And to the saints and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth." And right, that's the only way. Esau has to be destroyed. He has to serve his 1,000 years of captivity, and he have to, because ultimately we're gonna, Yahweh Shem Shai is gonna be the one that put everything back in order. But when this devil is in captivity, we're gonna force him to fix to fix the things that he destroyed. You know, that's why Esau, these other nations also, but mainly Esau has a long 1,000 years, for what he has did to the planet Earth. You have space debris in space right now. You know, this devil got to go. That's why it says, "Destroy them which destroy the earth." And ultimately, the person that's going to do that is Yahweh, our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. So with that being said, I hope this was edifying. I want to end out by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, the one to the elders and our apostles of great millstone taught us this truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect that's around the four corners of the earth, and also the breath to teach sword and sincerity. Lord willing, I hope this is edifying. The Lord will come back with another lesson soon. Until next time, wa abba.